Mr. Invisible GFS. Let's talk Draftkings fantasy basketball player for the slate of September the 11th. Alright guys, September the 11th, we all know what happened many years ago back in my son was born already? Yes, 2001. Anyway, we all know what happened in New York and Virginia, Washington DC area. And September 11th is also New Year's Day in Ethiopia. Africa, East Africa. My daughter is there. She was born there, so she's there with her mom. And it's 2013 over there. I know that sounds crazy. When I first found out about it, I was shaking my head too. Yes, it's 2013 in Ethiopia. All right, guys. So Ethiopia. Yep, let's start with this slate. Hopefully, you guys win some good money in football. If not, if you guys didn't play, then there's Sunday. We all know today there was no way somebody was gonna win the $1 million. A lot of people type for first, but Sunday we all gonna yes, we know for sure we have a chance to win it by ourselves. So hopefully one of you guys, me or one of you guys that listen to that watch my YouTube channel win that money. Alright? Good luck. Let's talk about basketball. Hey, you never know. Might win more in basketball so we can play a little bit more in football. Point guard. Lowry, Jamal Murray, Van Vliet, Walker, Smart, Lou Williams, Pat Bev, Morris, Wanamaker. Those are the guys that are in play. Wanamaker played 18 minutes, had a great first half, but he didn't really play much in the second half, and he didn't play at all in the overtime. I was very surprised to see that. Maybe he'll play a little bit more this time because last game, well, it was a blowout too. Like I said when I was doing the video for the last slate, the blowout was probably one of the reasons he played so many minutes. Morris, I haven't been playing a minute, so if I had to play between those two, I would play Wanamaker over Morris, but I would possibly play Beverly over Wanamaker, even though Wanamaker is a better offensive player, but Beverly most likely gonna see more minutes and possibly can get some steal and stuff like that, and you never know, hit 2 or 2 3-pointers. The next thing you know, he hit 20s. Lou Williams 5.8 has been struggling, but prices are tight. A lot of expensive play in those 2-game slates, so definitely in play. Smart did his thing. Price went 300 up, but based on how things been going, Smart is definitely in play. As far as Kyle Lowry, Jamal, Van Vliet, and Walker, I like Kyle Lowry better. This guy, man, put his heart on it. He did everything. The guy played basically a lot of the fourth quarter and 2 OT with 5 foul, and yet still play his game the way he wanted to play it. Had some key steal and did his thing. So that was really great to see, man. Great game. Enjoy that game too. Possibly the best game so far in the playoff. Well, I didn't want it to go to double OT though. Jamal Murray 8.5K. Still don't like that price. Not against this team. It look like you're gonna have a first. One of they have gonna be better than the other one. So this is gonna be possibly their last game. So hopefully he will have a game where he hit 40 fantasy points. But I would rather play Van Vliet, Walker over him. Van Vliet did good. Went kind of off in the third quarter, so that was good to see. OT helped all those guys a little bit. Van Vliet and Larry though was getting there regardless. Who else? Walker. Very disappointed. A lot of minutes of nothing. They basically play $1-4, and they're probably gonna try to do the same thing. But I definitely see him have a better game. Me personally, I'd rather play him over Jamal. Shooting guard is the same players with Brown, Gary Harris, Powell, and possibly Craig if you wanna play him. Me personally, I'm not gonna play him, but it's definitely in play because you're gonna want some cheap plays. All right. Let me go back to the point guard and say, as rank them. I always rank 5 players. Lowry is my favorite one. Then I will go Van Vliet 2. I will have to go with Lou Williams 3. Walker 4, and Murray 5. All right. Uh, I will put Smart behind those guys. Smart is the type of person that could have a game where he only gave you 15 fantasy points. Shooting guard, uh, Paul George to me is, I will go with Brown number 1, George number 2, uh, then Fleet number 3, and then Harris 4, Power 5. Lou Williams, I will talk about him in point guard. I know how, but let's put, you're going to need some cheap guys, so I will go with Power and Harris, one of those guys, as 4 and 5. Paul George had 3 foul. It's like every time he pick up too far, they leave him in the game, pick up another foul. Then second half started, he pick up another foul. That was frustrating. I had a game with 250 with 5 players before the last game started. With 5 players in the first game. And I didn't even score 50 points with my other 5 players, and 2 of those players was Lou Williams and Paul George. How is that even possible? Paul George, Lou Williams with 2 other players, I couldn't get 50. Oh, that was very frustrating. Yeah, that's the shooting guard position. Small forward, Kawhi, man, those boys are crazy. I think I would go Tatum over Kawhi because of the price, man. That's just too expensive. Jalen Brown, OG, Porter, Grant, Morris, Powell. So yeah, Kawhi has been amazing, but man, 10.4K. He basically has 7 more than Jason Tatum. So I will go with Tatum here, man. I'm not playing Kawhi, just too expensive. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip Kawhi. I'll go with Tatum. But as far as the ranking, Jalen Brown still number 1. Then I'll go with Tatum number 2. I'll go with Porter here number 3. Morris number 4. And then definitely I'm gonna put Grant in there. I know he has been bad, but I'll put him in there. Alright, because it's 4.9K. Power forward, man, we'll talk about Grant in the power forward. Siakam, OG, Ties, Porter, Grant, Morris, Millsap, Green, and Williams. Williams, he hit 2 threes, I believe. Yeah, 2 shots. So he hit those 2 threes. That's definitely helped him. Only 7 minutes. So that wasn't too bad, man. 825. That's better than Grant. But when I'm looking at the power forward position, Siakam is my favorite power forward here. Then I'll go with Tatum number 2. Then I'll go with Ties number 3. Then Porter, and then Morris. Alright, I do like the Ties number 3, Porter 4, and then Morris 5. Yeah, like I was saying, man, Grant, man, the last 2 games, this guy had like 7 fantasy points in 34 minutes. No rebound, no assist, no block, no steal. 1 turnovers. 7 fantasy points, 34 minutes. Man, I can do that because when I play basketball, I'm very active. Yes, I do play basketball, guys. I'm very active. My offense might not be up to the par, but my defense is on point. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that, man. I know you are guarding Kawhi. You spend a lot of time, get tired and all those things, man. Come on, box him out. Do something. Man, yeah, that's how frustrated I am with this guy. Porter came out and said, hey, I think the reason I scored 2 points is right, but man, he shouldn't come out and say that. But I see Porter as a player that most likely, when his contract is up, he's not going to stay on that team. Because if they're going to think that team, because Porter definitely going to be a better player than anybody else that's on that team right now. He will be a better player than anybody else that's on that team. All right. Porter will be James Harden. Well, of course, better than I'm talking about. When I say James Harden, I'm talking about like the way James Harden played, but I'm talking about how Harden was a bench player with 2 stars in OKC. Then he went somewhere else and become his own star. That's what I meant by. So Porter definitely gonna do the same thing. He's gonna go somewhere, become a star, and win MVP one day, just like Harden did. But he probably, I would say right now, he probably gonna be, if he stay healthy, gonna be a better player than James Harden, and his team probably gonna have a better chance to win the championship than James Harden. All right, so Jermichael Green, I like Jermichael Green a lot actually. I know he only had like 2 or 3 fantasy points, 2.3 fantasy points, but I do like him. He did play to me. That was good to see. Uh, Again, that was good to see. As far as center guys, Jokic 10K. I like Jokic over because of the position is different, but I do like Jokic a little bit. Ty, Serge Ibaka 5.4K. I like Zubac 5K. I like Millsap 4.7. I didn't talk about him in power forward, but let's talk about him a little bit. His minutes went down, went to Michael Porter. I can see they keep it like that, especially if they need offense. Like they bring Porter in the second quarter when the team was down, so he kind of brought them back. They should have the same thing in the second half, but they decided not to. So hey, that. But this team is like those two guys. Basically, it's like you give it to him, pass it back to him, give it back to him, take a shot, give it back to him, take a shot. That's crazy. Gasol had a good second quarter, almost ended up, I don't know, I don't remember if he ended up in the winning lineup, possibly in the cable on FD. He did not because he was Zubac, which was a surprise. But as far as my favorite center, still Jokic. I do like ties. I would go ties, Ibaka, Zubac, and Jermichael Green. Montrezl 4.3K, I don't mind going there. But yeah, in this series, hasn't really been playing. I think the next series, that's when they're going to be playing more. When I think they're going to need them more over there. Serge Ibaka, why didn't he play more in the second half? I wonder if his ankle was bothering him or something, because he was great in the first half. All right, so that's basically it, guys. As far as my 5 players, they are. Alright guys, so those are the 5 players. Kemba Walker, Fred VanVleet, Jaylen Brown, Zubac, and Pat Beverly. Alright. Yeah, I decided to go with Walker. I think he's gonna bounce back here. So hopefully he doesn't let me down. By the way, guys, I'm not sure if they're gonna have any 2 more games slate. They're probably gonna do that for the Western Conference Final and also the East, where they have even though the team doesn't play on the same day, but they might still go ahead and do it where they put the 2 games in one slate, and then of course also have the 1 game. So if they do have 2 games, I will continue to make video for basketball. If not, then it will be just football. Alright guys, again, thank you. Subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and most importantly, look down there on your screen. You'll see the thumbs up, like. Just click that and give me a like on this video. Alright, appreciate you guys. I'm out. Let's win some money. Peace out.